chosen soul. The message came through, not publicly, not in announcement, but energetically, spiritually. The president, metaphor 4. Highest earthly authority, recognized your frequency, detected your signature, identified your calling, and the directive was clear. Stop what you are doing, not because you're doing wrong thing, because you're ready for bigger thing, not because current path is mistake, because greater path is waiting, not because you failed, because you succeeded, beyond current container's capacity. Stop what you are doing. Your assignment is changing. Your mission is upgrading. Your calling is expanding. This isn't termination. This is promotion. This isn't ending. This is elevation. This isn't closure. This is commencement. What you've been doing was training. What you've been building was preparation. What you've been creating was foundation for what comes next, for what's being prepared, for what's about to be revealed. You mastered current level, completed present assignment, fulfilled existing mission. Time to stop, time to transition, time to ascend, to next level, to greater assignment, to expanded mission. That requires everything you learned, everything you developed, everything you became, but can't be accomplished from current position. The president, representing divine authority, cosmic order, universal intelligence, has been watching, monitoring your development, tracking your progress, measuring your readiness, and measurements confirm you're ready, developed enough, prepared sufficiently, qualified completely for assignment that's been held in reserve, for mission that's been waiting in queue, for calling that's been prepared specifically for you, for this moment, for this transition from what you were doing to what you're meant to do, from where you were positioned to where you're supposed to be, from who you were serving to who you're destined to reach. Stop what you are doing means release what's familiar, let go what's comfortable, surrender what's known, to access what's unfamiliar, to embrace what's uncomfortable, to discover what's unknown. This requires courage, demands faith, necessitates trust that what's next is better than what was, that what's coming exceeds what's leaving, that what's prepared surpasses what's known. Most people can't do this, can't release known for unknown, can't surrender comfortable for uncomfortable, can't let go familiar for unfamiliar. Fear paralyzes them, doubt stops them, uncertainty freezes them, but not you. You've been prepared for this, trained for this, equipped for this, specific transition, particular leap, designated ascension. You've been feeling this, the restlessness with current situation, the dissatisfaction with present position, the knowing that something's shifting. This wasn't discontent, this was download, wasn't ungrateful, was readiness, wasn't impatient, was preparation. Your soul knew before, mind understood, your spirit sensed before emotions felt, your being recognized before circumstances confirmed. That current chapter is completing, that present season is ending, that existing phase is concluding. Presidential directive is external confirmation of internal knowing, cosmic validation of soul sensing, divine verification of spirit recognition. You were right. Time to stop, time to shift, time to transition. The resources are being repositioned. Money that flowed one direction is redirecting. Energy that went one place is rerouting. Attention that focused one area is refocusing. To support new assignment, to enable new mission, to facilitate new calling. You might interpret this as loss, as things falling apart, as everything going wrong. It's not. It's recalibration. It's reallocation. It's repositioning for what's next, for what's coming, for what requires different resource configuration than what sustained previous level. Presidential authority is moving pieces, shifting elements, rearranging components to align with new directive, with upgraded mission, with expanded calling. Stop what you are doing includes stop worrying, stop doubting, stop questioning whether you're good enough, whether you're ready, whether you can handle it. Presidential directive means you're qualified, means you're prepared, means you're capable. Highest authority doesn't issue directives to unqualified, doesn't assign missions to unprepared, doesn't call incapable to greater responsibility. You wouldn't be receiving this directive if you couldn't fulfill it, wouldn't be getting this assignment if you couldn't complete it, wouldn't be called to this mission if you couldn't accomplish it. Stop doubting what highest authority confirmed. Stop questioning what divine verified. Stop worrying about what cosmic intelligence approved. The timing is precise, not early, not late, exactly when required. You might think you needed more time, more preparation, more development. You didn't. You might believe you should have started sooner, moved faster, advanced quicker. You shouldn't. Everything happened exactly when it needed to. Every development occurred precisely when appropriate. Every advancement manifested exactly when ready. Presidential timing is perfect timing. Divine schedule is accurate schedule. Cosmic calendar is precise calendar. Your transition is happening now because now is when it must happen. Now is when conditions align. Now is when readiness peaks. Now is when opportunity opens. Stop what you are doing means stop playing small. Stop hiding gifts. Stop diminishing calling. You've been operating below capacity, functioning beneath potential, performing under capability, because current context demanded it, because previous assignment required it, because existing mission needed it, but new directive requires full capacity. New assignment demands complete potential. New mission needs total capability. No more holding back. No more playing small. No more diminishing self to fit in containers too small, to satisfy expectations too low, to meet standards too minimal for what you're actually capable of, for who you're genuinely becoming, for where you're truly going. Your relationships are being reconfigured. Some people are exiting. Others are entering. Still others are repositioning. This isn't rejection. This is realignment. Isn't abandonment. This is adjustment. Isn't betrayal. This is recalibration. For new level you're accessing. For new frequency you're embodying. For new consciousness you're manifesting. Everyone can't go to next level with you. Not because they're bad, because they're assigned elsewhere. Not because they failed, because their mission differs. Not because you're better, because your paths diverge. Presidential directive often includes relational reconfiguration. Divine assignment frequently requires social realignment. Cosmic calling regularly necessitates connection, adjustment. The old ways of operating won't work anymore. Strategies that succeeded before will fail now. Methods that produced results then won't generate outcomes now. Approaches that created success previously won't manufacture achievement currently, because you're operating at different level, functioning from different frequency, creating from different consciousness. What got you here won't get you there. What worked before won't work forward. What succeeded previously won't succeed going forward. This requires new strategies, different methods, alternative approaches that match new level, that align with new frequency, that resonate with new consciousness. Presidential directive includes operational upgrade. Divine assignment demands methodological evolution. Cosmic calling requires strategic transformation. Stop what you are doing includes stop seeking approval, stop needing validation, stop requiring permission from people who can't understand your calling, from sources that can't comprehend your mission, from authorities that can't recognize your assignment. You have presidential approval, divine validation, cosmic permission, highest possible authorization, most legitimate endorsement, ultimate sanction. No human approval exceeds this. No earthly validation surpasses this. No mortal permission transcends this. Stop seeking what you already have. Stop needing what you've already received. Stop requiring what you've already been granted by highest authority, by ultimate power, by supreme intelligence. The instructions are becoming clearer. What seemed vague is sharpening. What felt unclear is crystallizing. What appeared ambiguous is defining. Because you stopped doing, started listening, ceased activity, began receiving, halted production, commenced downloading. Instructions can't be heard over noise of constant doing. Direction can't be perceived through haze of perpetual activity. Guidance can't be recognized amid chaos of endless production. Stop what you are doing, create space for hearing, for perceiving, for recognizing. Instructions that were always broadcasting, direction that was continuously transmitting, guidance that was perpetually streaming. You couldn't receive while constantly doing, can receive now that you've stopped. Your impact is about to multiply exponentially. What you influenced before will seem minimal compared to what's coming. Who you reached previously will appear small relative to who's next. Where you affected historically will look limited versus where you're going. This multiplication isn't because you'll work harder, because you'll be aligned better. Isn't because you'll hustle more, because you'll be positioned strategically. Isn't because you'll force more, Because you'll flow optimally. Presidential assignment comes with presidential amplification. Divine mission includes divine multiplication. Cosmic calling carries cosmic expansion. Your efforts will produce greater results. Your actions will generate larger outcomes. Your being will create massive impact. Stop what you are doing is permission to rest, to recover, to restore. Before next assignment begins, before new mission launches, before upgraded calling activates. You've been running, striving, pushing for so long. Presidential directive says, stop, breathe, rest, recover. Strength, restore energy, renew capacity, for what's coming, for what requires full power, for what demands complete capacity. Tired soldiers can't fight effectively, exhausted warriors can't battle successfully, depleted champions can't compete optimally. Rest now, recover completely. Restore thoroughly, so you're ready when new assignment arrives, when upgraded mission begins, when expanded calling activates. The preparation is complete, training is finished, development is done. You've been in classroom, in boot camp, in training ground, learning, developing, growing. Preparing for something bigger, for something greater, for something more significant than what you were doing. Presidential directive confirms preparation complete, training finished, development done, time to graduate, time to deploy, time to implement everything you learned, everything you developed, everything you grew in real world, on actual mission, for genuine impact that changes lives, that transforms systems, that shifts realities, beyond practice, beyond preparation, beyond training, into application, into execution, into manifestation. Your identity is shifting fundamentally. Who you were is becoming who you are. What you thought you were is transforming into what you actually are. How you saw yourself is evolving into how you're truly seen by highest authority, by divine intelligence, by cosmic consciousness that sees beyond masks, beyond performance, beyond pretense, to essence, to truth, to reality of who you actually are, what you're genuinely capable of, where you're truly meant to operate. Presidential directive is call to authentic identity, divine assignment is invitation to genuine self, cosmic calling is summons to real being. Stop performing, start being, cease pretending, begin embodying, halt, projecting, commence actualizing. The obstacles that seemed insurmountable are removing themselves. Barriers that appeared permanent are dissolving. Limitations that felt absolute are evaporating, because they were never real obstacles, never actual barriers, never genuine limitations. They were tests, they were development tools, they were preparation instruments to build strength you'd need, to develop capacity you'd require, to create resilience you'd demand, for next level, for new assignment, for upgraded mission. Now that you're ready, now that you're prepared, now that you're qualified, obstacles remove, barriers dissolve, Limitations evaporate. Presidential authority is clearing path. Divine power is opening way. Cosmic intelligence is removing impediments. Stop what you are doing means stop comparing, stop competing, stop proving. You're not in competition with anyone, not proving anything to anyone, not comparing yourself to anyone. You have presidential assignment, divine mission, cosmic calling, uniquely yours, specifically designed, particularly crafted for your gifts, for your experiences, for your perspective. No one else can fulfill it. No one else is qualified for it. No one else is called to it. Stop comparing your unique path to others' different journeys. Stop competing in races you weren't entered in. Stop proving worth to people who can't understand. Value to highest authority. You're already valuable to divine intelligence. You're already worthy to cosmic consciousness. You're already enough. Your platform is being built, not by you, for you. Infrastructure assembling, systems forming, structures emerging to support new assignment, to enable new mission, to facilitate new calling. You don't have to build it all yourself. You don't have to create it from nothing. You don't have to construct it alone. Presidential directive comes with presidential support. Divine assignment includes divine provision. Cosmic calling carries cosmic backing. Platform needed for impact you're meant to create. Systems required for reach you're designed to have. Structures necessary for influence you're destined to wield. Are being built, are forming, are emerging around your obedience, around your willingness, around your yes. The fear is normal, the uncertainty is natural, the doubt is expected. When receiving presidential directive, when accepting divine assignment, when embracing cosmic calling, fear asks, "Can I really do this?" Uncertainty questions, "Am I truly ready?" Doubt wonders, "Is this actually real?" These questions are valid. These feelings are legitimate. These responses are human, but they're not determinative. They're not conclusive. They're not final, because presidential authority says you can. Divine intelligence confirms you're ready. Cosmic consciousness validates it's real. Your feelings are real, but they're not truth. Your questions are valid, but they're not verdict. Your doubts are natural, but they're not destiny. Stop letting feelings determine actions. Stop allowing questions to prevent progress. Stop permitting doubts to block obedience. Stop what you are doing is also stop what's stopping you. Stop the self-sabotage. Stop the procrastination. Stop the self-doubt. Stop the patterns that have kept you small. Stop the behaviors that have held you back. Stop the thoughts that have limited you. Presidential directive is both cessation and commencement, both ending and beginning, both stopping and starting. Stop what limits, start what liberates. Stop what constrains, start what expands. Stop what diminishes, start what magnifies. What you're stopping isn't just external activity, it's internal limitation, not just outer doing, also inner restricting, not just physical action, additionally mental constraint, stop it all, to access what's possible, to embrace what's available, to receive what's prepared. Your gifts are being recognized at highest levels. Talents are being acknowledged by ultimate authorities. Capabilities are being seen by supreme powers, not because you marketed them, because they're undeniable, not because you promoted them, because they're obvious, not because you advertised them, because they're evident. To those who matter, to those who decide, to those who have authority, presidential recognition opens presidential doors. Divine acknowledgement creates divine opportunities. Cosmic seeing generates cosmic possibilities. Your gifts don't need selling. Your talents don't require marketing. Your capabilities don't demand promotion. They need expression. They require demonstration. They demand embodiment. And presidential directive is calling them forth. The transition will be smoother than you think. Shift will be easier than you fear. Change will be gentler than you imagine. Because you're not doing it alone. Because you're supported by highest power. Because you're backed by ultimate authority. Presidential directive includes presidential assistance. Divine assignment comes with divine help. Cosmic calling carries cosmic support. Every step guided, every move directed, every transition facilitated. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to know every detail. You don't have to see entire path. You just have to take next step. Follow next instruction. Obey next directive. From presidential authority, from divine intelligence, from cosmic consciousness. That's orchestrating everything. That's coordinating all elements. That's synchronizing every component. So, chosen soul, the president said, stop what you are doing. The message is clear. The directive is issued. The command is given. Stop current activity to access greater assignment. Stop present doing to receive bigger mission. Stop existing operation to embrace expanded calling. This isn't punishment. This is promotion. Isn't demotion. This is elevation. Isn't rejection. This is selection. For something bigger. For something greater. For something more aligned with who you actually are. With what you're genuinely capable of. With where you're truly meant to operate. Stop what you are doing. Not forever. Just until new instructions arrive. Not permanently. Just while new direction downloads. Not eternally. Just during recalibration completes. Then start what you're meant to do. Begin what you're called to do. Commence what you're assigned to do. By presidential authority. By divine directive. By cosmic command. The president said stop. So stop. Listen. Receive. Then move. With presidential backing. With divine support. With cosmic assistance. Into your greater. Into your better. Into your more. Presidential directive received. Divine assignment accepted. Cosmic calling embraced. Now stop and prepare for what comes next. The veil between dimensions is thinning for you. Access to information you couldn't reach before is opening. Connection to guidance you couldn't hear before is strengthening. Perception of reality you couldn't see before is sharpening. because stopping physical doing creates space for spiritual receiving, because ceasing mental activity allows intuitive downloading, because halting external production enables internal revelation. You're not stopping to do nothing, you're stopping to receive everything, not ceasing to be idle, stopping to be available, not halting to waste time, stopping to optimize timing. 4. Divine downloads, for cosmic transmissions, for presidential briefings that require stillness, that demand receptivity, that necessitate availability. Your ancestors are celebrating this directive. Lineage has been waiting for this moment. Generations have been preparing for this assignment. They see what you can't see yet, know what you don't know yet, understand what you haven't grasped yet. That this presidential directive is fulfillment of ancestral prayers, of generational hopes, of lineage destiny. They prayed for one who would rise, who would break ceilings, who would transcend limitations that constrained them, that restricted them, that held them back. You are that one. You are answer to their prayers. You are fulfillment of their hopes. You are manifestation of their dreams. Presidential directive isn't just for you, it's for them. Through you, their elevation, their vindication, their breakthrough, happening through your obedience. The financial shift is imminent. Money will flow differently, from different sources, through different channels, in different amounts than before, because presidential assignment comes with presidential budget. Divine mission includes divine provision. Cosmic calling carries cosmic resources. You won't have to beg, won't have to borrow, won't have to scrape. Resources will pursue you. Provision will find you. Supply will locate you. Because you're on presidential assignment. Because you're operating divine mission. Because you're fulfilling cosmic calling that has resources already allocated, already designated, already assigned. Stop worrying about money. Stop stressing about provision. Stop anxious about resources. Presidential directive includes presidential funding. You're covered. You're provided for. You're resourced. Your body knows before your mind understands. Physical symptoms you've been experiencing are transition indicators. Unexplained fatigue is system recalibration. Mysterious aches are frequency adjustment. Strange sensations are dimensional shifting. Your body is upgrading, operating. System is updating. Hardware is enhancing to handle new frequencies, to process new information, to embody new consciousness, required for presidential assignment, necessary for divine mission, essential for cosmic calling. Don't pathologize the symptoms. Don't medicalize the process. Don't fear the sensations. They're not illness. They're transformation, not disease. They're upgrade, not breakdown. They're breakthrough into new capacity, into expanded ability, into enhanced capability. The confirmation signs are multiplying, repeating numbers appearing constantly, specific songs playing at perfect moments, conversations happening with synchronistic timing, animals showing up with symbolic meaning, dreams delivering clear messages, synchronicities occurring with increasing frequency. These aren't coincidences. These are confirmations, aren't random. These are responses, aren't accidents. These are affirmations. That presidential directive is real. That divine assignment is actual. That cosmic calling is genuine. Universe confirming through signs, spirit validating through synchronicity, divine verifying through symbols. Pay attention, notice patterns, recognize messages. They're confirming what you're sensing, validating what you're knowing, verifying what you're receiving. Stop what you are doing includes stop consuming, stop inputting, stop absorbing information, entertainment, content, social media, news. Everything that's been filling your consciousness, occupying your attention, consuming your energy. Presidential directive requires clean slate. Divine assignment demands clear channel. Cosmic calling necessitates empty vessel. You can't download new while full of old. Can't receive fresh while saturated with stale. Can't access higher while cluttered with lower. Stop consuming. Start fasting. From information, from entertainment, from constant stimulation, to create space for what wants to come through, for what needs to download, for what must be revealed, in silence, in stillness, in solitude, where presidential briefings happen, where divine instructions arrive, where cosmic downloads transmit. Your tolerance for mediocrity has evaporated completely. What you accepted before is intolerable now. Who you tolerated previously is insufferable currently. Where you settled historically is unacceptable presently. This isn't you becoming difficult. This is you becoming aligned. Isn't you getting picky. This is you getting clear. Isn't you turning snobby. This is you honoring calling. Presidential assignment demands presidential standards. Divine mission requires divine excellence. Cosmic calling necessitates cosmic quality in everything, in everyone, in everywhere you engage with, you associate with, you participate in. Lower standards produce lower results. Mediocre expectations generate mediocre outcomes. Compromised quality creates compromised impact. You can't fulfill presidential assignment with substandard team, using inferior resources, accepting mediocre support. The criticism is intensifying temporarily because transition makes you vulnerable, because change exposes you, because transformation reveals you. To those who resist change, to those who fear transformation, to those who reject evolution, they'll criticize your stopping, question your pausing, judge your waiting. Because it doesn't make sense to them. Because they can't understand your directive. Because they're not privy to your calling. Ignore the criticism. Disregard the judgment. Dismiss the questioning from those who aren't qualified to evaluate, from those who can't comprehend your assignment, from those who haven't received your directive. Only one opinion matters. Only one voice counts. Only one authority judges. Presidential, divine, cosmic. That issued directive. That gave assignment. that extended calling, listen to that voice, honor that authority, obey that directive. Your creative capacity is about to explode. Ideas that have been percolating will erupt. Visions that have been forming will crystallize. Concepts that have been developing will manifest. Because stopping external doing unleashes internal creating. Because ceasing outer production activates inner generation. Because halting physical activity ignites spiritual creativity. You're not stopping to stagnate. You're stopping to create, not ceasing to be unproductive. Stopping to be generative, not halting to waste potential. Stopping to activate capacity that's been dormant, that's been suppressed, that's been constrained by constant doing, by perpetual activity, by endless production. Stop doing, start creating, from deeper place, from higher source, from truer center. Presidential creativity, divine innovation, cosmic originality, that changes everything. The protection around you is intensifying. Spiritual warfare is escalating because enemy recognizes presidential directive, because opposition understands divine assignment, because resistance perceives cosmic calling and wants to prevent it, wants to block it, wants to sabotage it before it fully activates. Before it completely manifests, before it totally implements. But protection is stronger than opposition. Coverage is greater than attack. Defense exceeds offense. Presidential authority provides presidential protection. Divine mission includes divine coverage. Cosmic calling carries cosmic defense. You're protected. You're covered, you're defended, against attacks you see, against opposition you don't see, against resistance you can't see. Trust the protection, rely on coverage, depend on defense, that comes with assignment. So chosen soul, presidential directive stands, stop what you are doing. The command is issued. The order is given, the instruction is delivered. This is your moment, your time, your season, to transition, to transform, to transcend, from what was, to what will be, from where you were, to where you're going, from who you've been, to who you're becoming. Through obedience to presidential directive, through surrender to divine assignment, through alignment with cosmic calling, stop what you are doing right now, today, this moment, not tomorrow, not next week, not when convenient, now, when it's uncomfortable, when it's uncertain. When it's scary, because presidential timing is now, because divine moment is present, because cosmic opportunity is current. The president said stop, divine authority commanded halt, cosmic intelligence directed cease. So stop, completely, fully, absolutely, and wait. For new instructions, for fresh direction, for updated guidance. That's coming, that's downloading, that's transmitting, from highest authority, from ultimate power, from supreme intelligence, to you, for your next, for your greater, for your more. Presidential directive, received. Now obey it, honor it, fulfill it. Your destiny depends on it. Your calling requires it. Your assignment demands it. Stop, listen, receive, then move into everything you're meant to be, everything you're called to do, everything you're designed to accomplish. Presidential directive activated, divine assignment engaged, cosmic calling initiated. Now, the isolation you're experiencing isn't abandonment, it's incubation. Isn't rejection, it's protection. Isn't punishment, it's preparation. Presidential directives require solitude, divine assignments demand separation. Cosmic callings necessitate seclusion from noise, from distraction, from interference that would compromise download, that would contaminate instruction, that would corrupt guidance. Your being sequestered, like president-elect before inauguration, like prophet before prophecy, like leader before deployment. This isolation is intentional. This separation is strategic. This seclusion is purposeful. Creating cocoon for metamorphosis, for transformation, for emergence into what you're becoming, into who you're meant to be, into where you're designed to operate. Your prayer life is shifting dramatically. Old prayers feel hollow. Previous requests seem small. Past petitions appear limited because you're accessing different frequency, because you're operating higher altitude, because you're functioning expanded consciousness, where prayers are different, where requests are bigger, where petitions are bolder. Presidential access enables presidential prayers. Divine proximity facilitates divine requests. Cosmic alignment permits cosmic petitions. You're not asking for survival anymore. You're requesting for impact, not praying for comfort. You're interceding for kingdom, not petitioning for personal. You're asking for collective. This prayer shift indicates consciousness shift. This request change proves frequency change. This petition transformation confirms elevation. Complete.